Hello and welcome to this week's coffee vlog. It's now Friday the 23rd of March and we're heading home at 5:45 at night. Not so great, but always plenty to do. So yes, this week has been, well, it's been a bit sort of a mixed bag, to be honest. We've been pretty busy work-wise. Last weekend, of course, it snowed again last weekend, would you believe? More snow, just what I really didn't need. So yeah, it snowed on the Saturday. Most of the Saturday again I spent doing the vlog because the Steemit portion of this vlog takes quite a while to put together. Sunday, it had just snowed. There was loads, so much snow. And the thing is, it had blown about, so it drifted. That was what was causing more of the problems than anything. So it piled up areas. So Sunday, in the end, I just didn't go out at all. Could have done with doing food shopping, but we got about enough to scrape by out of the freezer and with whatnot. So I didn't have to go out, and I was like, yeah, I've done enough so far, slithering about and clearing snow off the car and struggling to get everywhere. And I thought, no, I'm not having it this time. So yeah, Sunday I just stayed in and we chilled out around the house and did some stuff around the house. And then Sunday night, of course, had to do my Sublime Sunday. Bit tricky as I've not been anywhere to do anything or take any photos, so I had to troll back through my photo stream and come up with some gems from days gone past for that one. But I think it worked out alright in the end anyway. So hopefully I'll get some photos taken this weekend of something, I don't know, or do some videos or do something for it, I don't know yet. I'll have to just see if I can. I don't know. So yeah, that was Sunday. Monday back at work, busy trying to get caught up with stuff. I had to roast some more coffee and try and clear everything out, because Tuesday I had a big road trip to do down to Portmeirion, right at the sort of the top of Wales, but still right on the coast of the UK, so west coast of course. So yeah, Tuesday, whole day of a job that was 320 miles drive, and it wasn't even, you know, there's a fair portion of motorway, but the last hour, because it's about 3 hours each way, the last hour was kind of all the country back road stuff, and it was like going, especially the sat nav didn't me no favours. I must work out somewhere in it how to tell it to not do the shortest distance and maybe do the quickest instead route rather than the shortest distance, because it took me the shortest distance, which was not the quickest, because it took me up mountains along little tiny bloody narrow ridiculous lanes that literally there were two-way roads, but you could only just fit this car down it. So if anything came the other way, I was stuffed, and I'd just been like, one of us is going to have to back up. So that was a bit of a trial, to be honest. I was up in the mountain tops, and there was snow everywhere, like snow drifts, where they carved the road out from the snow along the side of the road. And they even came across a BMW in a ditch where he'd taken a bend too hot and obviously lost it. And slivered off into a ditch, so he was parked in that. So yeah, it was a right journey. So, but I got there, delivered all the coffee, good 90 odd kilos of coffee as well, so it was a good delivery. And did an hour and a half of barista training for the staff, just to show them how to make drinks, and then jumped back in the car and drove all the way back again. I got back at 7:30 at night on Tuesday, so it wasn't terrible. But yeah, it was a long day. But I don't need to fill up with fuel, so I've got half a tank left. Filled up on Monday night. Frugal, this little car, frugal. So, right, let's go and drop parcels off, and then I can do Mr. Nels's words of wisdom. See you in a minute. And back from dropping parcels off. We shall start with Mr. Nellis's words of wisdom. So apologies, Mr. Nellis, for not keeping in touch on Twitter so much this week. I've just, like I say, it's been a busy week. I've had a lot of early nights, to be honest. I've been a bit tired. I'm sure Bob Bell will appreciate the fact that I've been sleeping properly. But yeah, I've been worn out of work and stuff, so I've been getting a lot of early nights. Ooh, there you go. Policeman's there. So I'm not going anywhere though yet. So yeah, I've been getting plenty of sleep, but yeah, I've just not caught up with stuff. In fact, I said to Richard last night, I've not even watched Bob's vlog yet. I've been that busy, and it turned out Bob didn't have a chance to do his vlog this time. First time in 3 years. Sorry about that, Bob. Super busy, but anyway, let's get on and do Mr. Nellis's words of wisdom, and then we can get on the move again. So, the Labour row over Jeremy Corbyn's position and the first anniversary of the Westminster attack. Missed that one, sorry. Ant McCartling going back to the treatment after arrested. Yeah, I've got to admit, it was Sunday morning. It must have been one hell of a party Saturday night if he was still over the limit Sunday morning when he was taking his dogs for a walk. But he proper ruined that Mini though, didn't he? He ripped all the side off the thing. My God, what was he doing? He was only on like a 30 zone with a roundabout. God knows how he managed it. Yeesh, you gods. Anyway, poor old Ante. There's the trouble, you see, when you get too much money, you just spend it on booze and drugs, mate. That's why we all need to be poor, like me, and then you haven't got enough money to spend on things that ruin you. What else? Richard Nice sang the Flintstones theme at the Thevers pub on Tuesday evening. Flintstones, beat the Flintstones. Ringo Starr receiving knighthood by Prince Chuck. Who the chuff's Prince Chuck? Boris Johnson's Putin using the World Cup like Hitler's Olympics. Yeah, I don't know. World Cup, I mean, it's always a bit controversial anyway, isn't it? But see what happens. Alton Towers theme park opened on Saturday, 17th of March, but the rides, attractions and theme park were closed all weekend and early as they reopened on Tuesday. And Wicker Man is opening this Friday. Today Friday, or week Friday, because it's Easter next weekend, isn't it? What will you be doing in the mornings, afternoons and evenings of this weekend? Well, Mr. Nellis, what will I be doing? I'll tell you, tomorrow is going to involve much of me doing the Steemit vlog yet again. Is it turning? Yep, so let's go. Whoa. So, yes, tomorrow definitely plenty of doing the Steemit vlog. Lots to get into that again. Sunday, I don't know. Let's see what happens. We'll get out and about. Last Friday night, the youngest went to the local youth club thing again, so he was out till 8 o'clock. Not sure if he's going tonight or not, though. They asked last night if he was going to go again, and he kind of said no, but I don't know, he might have changed his mind today and then decided that he does want to go again, so we'll see. He might be in when I get back and might not. Might depend on whether I get this vlog uploaded quickly or not, because it's a lot easier when I don't have distractions running around or nagging me to sort games out for them and things. So yeah, when he's duly entertained by someone else, I can get a bit of free time to do stuff. So yeah, on with the week. Wednesday, well, I'm trying to catch back up what I missed from being away all Tuesday, and yeah, it was just because I was wiped out Tuesday night, to be honest, so I didn't get a great deal done Tuesday night, although I wanted to, but I was just I was dead on my feet by the time I was back, and then I just had to doze off. So I didn't even get to join in on the pirate party on Discord. I would have liked to have done that Tuesday night, but I was just wiped. I think I was asleep by 10. So Wednesday, yeah, it was relatively busy catching up with everything at work. Wednesday night I got a bit done on Steemit, trying to catch up a little bit, because the trouble is just, if I don't keep up, I just get miles behind with people's posts and upvoting and things, and I've been desperately trying to sort of keep up my vote power, and everything's dropped. All cryptos have dropped again like a stone, and Steam's been lower, so that means everything drops with it. So post rewards drop, upvote value drops. That's your mine's dropped, but everyone else's has dropped as well. So they're all low upvotes.
Warning,
so it's just like
30 miles per hour.
Being a right struggle at the moment. But of course, when it goes back up again, everything goes back up with it. So it's just like weathering the storm at the moment. But yeah, I got caught up with that and did a post. I got tagged in a challenge to do. This time it was love it or shove it challenge. So 5 loves and 5 shoves or dislikes, as it were. So 5 things you love and 5 things you dislike. So I did that post Wednesday night. Thursday it was another busy day. It was really busy at work for some reason. We had a load of orders in and sort of trying to keep stock coming in to keep up with stuff. And I've been trying to keep up with paperwork and things, and I've got loads of there's so much to do at the moment. We've got this big London Coffee Festival's back on the 12th of April, and it's just kind of like jumped out of nowhere. And it's suddenly you've got to coordinate all this. We've got to get roasters there for the stand, and I'm going to organise getting me down there to unpack the lot for the start of it. And of course that's fitting in with not enough people to do the work at the moment, so it's all a bit of a struggle.
Warning, K-band.
We're getting there.
Check speed.
Slowly but surely at the moment. Trying to catch up. So yeah, but it's all extra time trying to sort bits and things of that out, you know, get the logistics sorted. And in fact, I've got to pack up the 1 kilo roaster and get that shipped. I'm going to have to shoehorn that in sometime next week. So it's all going on. So did all that, loads of work yesterday. Last night did a bit more on Steemit. Did my post that relates to my trip on Tuesday to Portmeirion. So yeah, you'll notice there's a couple of videos I uploaded speeded dash cam. In fact, I did one. It's always the way, isn't it? Final Cut failed the upload on one, so I did it manually. But then when I went back and watched it, which is the main one, you know, the main speeded up dash cam one, it had dropped the quality to 360p instead of 720, and it was just horrible. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to do it again. And I thought I deleted all the base files, which would have really cheesed me off, but it turned out I hadn't, so I could actually just set Final Cut off again, and it redid it and uploaded it fully. I think the upload problem was it was a real big one. You know, it's about 30 minutes. Even speeded up. Jeez, man, just walk out in the middle of the road, why don't you? Eesh. So did that one, and then there's a smaller one of the actual Portmeirion village where the prisoner was filmed. I took a drive around there. I wasn't supposed to be around there. There's a bit of an error occurred. Just I got a bit confused while I was trying to find where I was going to. They do have a coffee shop in the village itself, but the one where they had all the staff at to do the training was in a small town nearby, but not actually there. So I'd gone to the top end of the small town, couldn't find them, double checked the address, and just caught the footer instead of the address where they said it was to be at, and went, oh, I've gone to the wrong postcode. Went to the postcode in the footer, which of course is where the main village is. Then I was driving into the village and I was like, sure it wasn't in the village. And went back and checked, and sure enough, I'd just not paid enough attention, you know, just quickly, because, you know, when you're in a rush and you don't pay as much attention to stuff as you're supposed to, and then you make little mistakes like that, and it makes you being late even more late. But I got to drive around Portmeirion village and see where the prisoner was filmed and stuff, so shared that little bit. I didn't speed that up so you could enjoy just tootling around and see the scenery. I don't think I speeded it up. Can't remember now, maybe it's just a little bit, I don't know. But anyway, and I made the post out of it, so I'll leave the link to the Steemit post of that as well if you want to go and check that out. Took some stills of the video footage just to share various bits of the journey in the post, and you know, filled it in with a few GIFs and stuff. So yeah, it was a pretty reasonable effort from me, really, as far as posts go. So that was pretty good. Then obviously got vlog tomorrow. It's Market Friday today. I'm kind of tempted to pull out of a bag and do another post today on Market Friday, but I don't know. I'll have to see how I get on time-wise, because I've got this to mesh and upload. I could just do with doing some more posts, to be honest, to earn some more reward income, to keep paying for all this stupid steam power I'm paying for delegations of and stuff, and also grow my own steam power to help keep growing my reward, because of course part of your reward for every post, whatever the reward you get some steam power built up, as well as the steam back dollars. So yeah, I don't know, I might try and throw one in if I get a chance, but I've got loads of comments to do and upvotes and things, and then also I need to decide if I'm going to have a nap at 10 till 1. Well, talk about bloody 1 actually. Set me alarm last week. I went to bed at 10, set me alarm for 1 o'clock to get up for Top K-Pop's All Play Friday on Discord and the Steam Star Network. So I set my alarm to 1, got up at 1 o'clock duly, went down, logged into the Discord server, and would you believe it, they'd already started. It had been going an hour. It started an hour earlier, and I'd just gone to bed when the post got made saying that tonight All Play Friday is going to be on an hour earlier at this time. So I was an hour late, so I only got to enjoy it now, but I didn't miss out too much. You can always listen back to the music anyway, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, so I only had an hour, but then it was quite good because I only had an hour up. Then I went back to bed again after it finished. I mean, I got me a lot. I think a lot stay on. There's more stuff after that as well. But yeah, it was 2 a.m. I was pretty tired anyway. I was dogged after the week. So, but yeah. So tonight I'm going to do that again. So I don't know. So maybe I'm feeling kind of not so bad. I've had so many early nights this week, except Monday. Monday was a bit late actually. Then I'm feeling kind of refreshed, so I might get to go all the way through till it starts rather than getting a nap, which could be good because that will give me time to get that post in as well, and then just call it a night at whatever time it finishes, 2 or 3 or whatever. So I don't know, I'll see how I get on with that. But yes, on the whole, there you go. That's what I've been up to. Steemit wise and work wise and everything else. Computers have been pretty much behaving themselves. Watch has, phone has mostly. Does the thing. Done a bit of roasting this week. Like I say, a couple of roasts on this week. Had a couple of guys from Liverpool today to see the roaster, talk about it while I was roasting and try and put me off my roast so I don't burn them. But they failed. I managed to do a good job still. I'm getting better at talking to people and concentrating on the task in hand. You just need to be a little bit more, a little bit more aware of what's going on. I think my Honduras went a little bit darker than I normally roast it. I just at the key point, they were like throwing questions about different bits of the roaster at me, and I was trying to keep an eye on that. But not too bad, not too bad. Anyway, right, have a good weekend and week next week. Mr. Bell, if you get a chance to watch this, because you're busy, mate, good anyway, thank you. And hopefully I'll be able to catch a vlog from you on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, whenever. Anyway, so yeah, have a good weekend, have a good week next week. Keep being busy and productive and stuff. And I'll catch you in next week's coffee vlog. Okay, see ya. Oh, I've not turned it off.